been pretty clear to me, and probably you too, if you've been a part of the anti-poe community for a while, that there's some series that people will just talk about all day and glaze to the moon and back. Like DP, Sun and Moon, or like XY. But you know a series I think also deserves at least some glaze? Pokemon Advanced. Now, the biggest question would be, why is AG underrated? I think the most logical reason is because it's stuck between the iconic OG series and the absolute peak that is Diamond and Pearl. Which sucks, because I really love AG. It was the first series where the anime formula was really solidified. And if you ask me, they did pretty good for the first attempt. And I feel like a big part of this is because little fact they introduced something called a deuterogonist. When the anime let go of Misty, they brought in May, who, if you ask me, is the second best female character in the entire series. And they also introduced her brother Max, but you know, he doesn't add all that much. And he's kind of funny. People don't like him all that much. I'm not really in a dislike area for him. I kind of like him. He's kind of funny. I feel like what makes May such a good deuterogonist, or at least like pseudo-deuterogonist if you don't want to count her and just say Dawn was the really first deuterogonist of the series, is how the anime handled her goal alongside Ash's gym battles. This also plays part of the series, which is also amazing, just like Black and White's. AG has like 4 to 6 episodes between a contest or a gym battle, making the series not get boring because you know the next big thing is around the corner. And sometimes it's not just all filler in between those 4 to 6 episodes. And it's not boring usually either. AG just also handles May's arc very well. From starting in episode 1 where everyone's expecting her to be like her father and her not knowing what she wants to do, she finds out what she wants to do by episode 13 and actually starts doing contests on episode 33, which gives her the entire series to grow as a character and to develop as a trainer. Unlike someone who doesn't even think about what they want to do until episode 38, and then doesn't even get started till episode 60. Might make a video on her in the future. Now, let's talk about Ash. This was Ash fresh after getting into the top 8 at the Silver League Conference. And Jesus, he was cocky as fuck.
You're probably right, but my opponent wasn't exactly the best. It would have been better to have more of a challenge.
Big fella! But I actually don't mind that, because it played a big part in his character development. You know, seeing him get humbled a few times and actually growing throughout the entire series alongside May was pretty cool. And now, while May was getting a bunch of development throughout the entire series, someone who basically got like none was Brock. AG is arguably Brock's worst series, with its only competition being the Johto portion of the original series. He's still funny and has a few good episodes, but they're too far and few in between each other. Now let's talk about evil teams. Team Aqua and Magma is the anime's first time really handling an evil team seriously throughout the entire series. And they were doing alright for the most of it. We were seeing the evil teams doing something, you know, and they got to run into each other a few times, but like nothing really went down, so that was like kind of disappointing. But at least we still got to see them accomplishing and working towards their goals. So, you know, I still like that part. Now, it starts getting weird once we see that they got Kyogre and Groudon off screen, because you'd think the anime would show the evil team catching the legendary they've been trying to get for the whole series till that point. Plus, they had Lance there for some reason instead of Steven Stone, who we know exists because we met him in the Duford Island arc. It was just weird having the Johto/Kanto champion here instead of the Hoenn one. But since they include the Kanto champion in a Hoenn arc, let's talk about when we left Hoenn and went back to Kanto for the Battle Frontier. Now, the Battle Frontier was a good way for the anime to stretch out the Hoenn era just one more year before starting Diamond and Pearl. We got Kanto Pokemon contest, of course the Battle Frontier battles themselves. Honestly, it was just what we had in the first 3 years of the series, but condensed into one 60-episode season, which, honestly, I really like. Now, like the anime usually does, I saved the league for last. And honestly, it was pretty good. The reason it's not one of my favorites, though, is because I have an issue with the anime still trying to find its footing in the formula with an experienced version of Ash. Because Ash doesn't have a rival at all until episode 118, where we finally meet Morrison, which is like 7 episodes before the league. this really makes their battle kind of mid in my opinion, because Morrison is throwing for like half the battle because he doesn't want to battle a friend. And then they have to give him some quick wins against Ash when he logs back in. I mean, plus there's Harrison, who came like dead ass right before the league. Thinking about it now, AG is just an older version of XY. Think about it. Ash starts the series way in over his head. Female character doesn't start the series knowing what she wants to do. Little sibling member of the group doesn't really do anything throughout the entire series, but has at least that one good moment that everyone likes them for. Overrated starter ace that's carried by Aura. Ash jumping off of a high place to catch Pikachu in the second episode? No wonder people like XY. These niggas just like AG. If you love XY, go watch AG. The official Pokemon TV YouTube channel is posting episodes from that season right now. But that's all from me. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, tell me how you feel about Advanced down in the comments. And with that, I will catch you later.